Assalamualaikum and selamat and everybody welcome to this evening. We have a near finish. Tomorrow we have the final and today we have a near finish to the APL AOV Progression League. And my name is Mikos and I'm with Artheleon Gaming. What's up,
What's up?
Artheleon?
Yo, thank you for that nice introduction, and we're up for Fantastic 5 versus Quazar KBB. So, don't forget to put your hashtags on. Hashtag FF win or QZR win. So, let me know in the comments. And yeah, this is cross stream throughout Facebook and YouTube. And please don't forget to like and share. And if you're in Facebook, don't forget to subscribe.
If you're in Facebook, like and share. If you're in YouTube, like, share, comment, and subscribe. That's
Yeah.
it. Subscribe.
No,
Then
no
in Malaysia,
okay, no toxic.
no, because of in Malaysia and Indonesia, I think in Indonesia they go viral also because of that one boy. He just going in. Say subscribe, but he says subscribe.
Oh. Anyway, let's go back to the game. I think for Quazar, they banned out Malok Alice, which is a good ban. And picking what? Their first pick, Florentino maybe? How about on the other side?
Yeah, the Florentino, because of we've seen how Florentino has been banned in the recent games because of Florentino can just
Respect
give
ban.
it give the damage and just sustain in the fight so long, so that giving Florentino exposed into Quasar, so there's a really risky question coming from Fantastic 5 because of how Quasar, with how they play Florentino with aggressive, with the ultimate and the lung with the damage they can provide. So that's a really good pick from the early pick. Then Pain, maybe Pain and Loville gonna be picked by side of Fantastic 5, Leo.
Yeah, we can see a lot of open camps here. We can see Richter, we can see Yina being open, and also we can see a lot of like Zip too. It's open.
Yeah, you can see Zip. Because if the viewers want to see Rui, of course not, because of Rui have been permanently
Yes,
banned in this
banned.
composition. So Loville is going to be picked and Pain to the side of Fantastic 5. So for the side of Quasar, they doesn't have the support, they doesn't have the mid laner yet. So versus the Loville and Pain might be going to the jungle, Pain might be going into the mid. So Timmy been hovering by Team Quasar. How about what do you think about the Timmy hover onto Quasar?
They might opt to pick late game champs because Timmy has the passive to late scale in the game, and also it really depends on the set. Like if the ult Timmy is properly timed, it can save allies. What if it doesn't? Like I saw some plays from the previous games, and it's very crucial to have like Timmy. It's good, but it really depends on your team comp. But getting a Fennec here with a good early game advantage, fast clear, and basically they can secure the early games. But it all comes down to pickings.
They're picking the Timmy and the Fennec. It might be Fennec into the side lane or into the jungle because
That's right.
we know that Timmy can save Fennec versus the Loville with the constant damage they can Loville can provide. So that Timmy with the Bring the Bro can revive Fennec, and Fennec giving the Bro into the Loville. So that might be the threat that coming from Team Quasar versus the Team Fantastic 5. So what is might be the third pick for the team of Fantastic 5? Might be a Dark Slave, a warrior onto the Dark Slave, but Zip is being picked by the team F5. So, okay, Zip. What do you think?
Zip is a good counter for Arum and also some heroes, but getting Zip is like OP. It disrupts most, or if not, it's very annoying because it already saves. It can save an enemy at the same time. It can deny or delay jungle creep.
Because of Zip can just suck anybody from the
Yeah.
Florentino flowers. So it will be just
Yes.
making Florentino a little bit useless into this game, and the stuns from Zip can make Florentino been stunned with the mini stun and slows a little bit. So that's a really good pick for the support for the team of Fantastic Five. So Richter has been banned, Raz has been banned. So who do you think Vinzo Gaming is going to ban, despite the composition has been shown by Team Quasar?
They should ban out maybe Marja or something that can. But they already have a Dark Slayer. I'm guessing. Oh, that's a good ban. Dirak. How about you? What do you think Quasar will ban for their
I
fourth?
think Quasar will ban one Dark Slayer versus the Florentino. Might be Roxy, might be Omen, might be Yena. Because of if Yena fight the Florentino, the early damage coming from the Yena is really painful though. So
Yes, that's right.
so that might be a great ban if they ban Yena. But as you can see, Pain might be going to the mid. Pain might go into the jungle. So they have to think carefully who they want to ban, a jungle or the Dark Slayer lane. So they're banning the Varus. All right.
Yeah,
So
nice ban.
yeah, because of the Varus pick, Varus can go into the mid lane, Varus can go into the Dark Slayer lane. So
Yes,
that's a really
gonna
good
mess
ban.
their mind. Yeah.
Yes. So the picking the Yena though. That's what I said.
Yeah.
So the early damage coming for Yena, Laville, and Pain is so painful into the composition of Fantastic Five. But they have a last pick who's gonna be picked by Yush because of they have the Yena going to Dark Slayer lane, they have the support, they have the ADC, they have the Pain might be going into mid lane or to the jungle. So they have another hero that gonna be picked by Yush. So Joker has been hovered by Spiegel here. So I think the Joker pick is good because
Yes,
of they can
good.
just place down the Pain,
Yeah,
burst
burst
down the
down.
Laville. So Ignis, okay, that's a really turn off an event. The Ignis been picked by Quasar. What do you?
But
Mhm.
I really wish they can get more tankiness when it comes to the lineup coming in from Quasar because they don't have that tanky. Like it's only what Teamy. After that, what's next? But on the other side, they have Zip and Yena that can counter some of the like frontline skills. But yeah, it really depends. Oh, wait a second. Double pick. They picked Hayate instead. Mobile champ.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, like last minute. Oh, but is it really a Fennec jungler?
Yeah, it will be with the Fennec jungle because of you can see Florentino might not go into the jungle because of the it's it's questionable here because of if Florentino want to fight Ziena into the Dark Slayer lane, that's a really unfortunate. But if the Florentino just because we know Florentino will be building a defense item, Florentino will be going into the front line for the team of Quasar. So yep, Fennec is going into the jungle and Shikin is going into the Dark Slayer lane. So double frontliner, they have the Timmy for the support. They have the Florentino for the frontliner to receive the damage from team of Fantastic Five. But look at the damage dealers for the team of Fantastic Five. They have the Pain, they have the Veil, they have the Yena, they have the Liliana. Yeah, they're quite painful, but
we can call it the meta team because they have all the most powerful heroes on the other side. Meanwhile, they're the standard picks on the other side, but quite risky having a double marksman lineup. So let's present the players for tonight for the first game.
yeah, from Quasar, we have Timmy for the Aquino. Shikin plays the Florentino. The Dong displays the Fennec. Spiegel will be going into the Ninja Hayate and the Old Man Ignis for Shane Phil.
Oh, and for the Fantastic Five, we have Giants, Payne, Gavrila, Laville, Force, Zip, Vinzo Gaming, Yina, Yash, Liliana. So, who are you rooting for? Which team are you, Quazar or Fantastic
Welcome to
Five?
Arena of Valor.
I think from the composition coming from both teams,
Get ready.
it's
Minions will be
really
deployed in 5
interesting because
seconds.
of how the Frotino has been countered by the Iena with the early
Mm-hmm.
damage coming from the team of Fantastic Five. So we can we already can guess that in early game Fantastic Five will be playing a little bit aggressive to let the Liliana farm a bit into the mid game. So for the
Mm-hmm.
team of Quasar, they're gonna play a little bit passive into the early game and giving
Yes.
the little much damage and be annoying as possible into the mid game. So as I've divide my I don't know. I'm 50-50 right now.
Yeah, same. But they all have their winning condition. For me, what I can see is Quazar needs to really have a defensive play style first from early game to mid game. Then when they get the farm needed, yes. Remake. Oh, what
Oh,
happened?
okay.
Season
What
ban.
we heard from the for the production, we have to remake this
Oh,
game.
the
So yeah, because
yeah.
of we have encountered a certain bug for the players, so we have to remake same pick, same band for them.
Oh,
So
that's so
we
bad.
are waiting. The thing we are going into a break, Aiden.
Yes. Quick short break.
Yeah, we're going into the break. So
Yes.
uh,
Yeah.
wait for us.
Yeah,
You after
hang
this.
onto your seat belts and we're gonna have a short break. See you guys later.
We'll be back. Hello and welcome back there. Sorry for what have been happening to us. So this is we're just going to continue the game. No remake, no rematch. So we get go on to the top side here. We can see Kratos has been chasing by three-man people for the Fantastic Five with the ultimate coming from the Laville onto the side, onto the bottom from the bottom side. So Sheffield is just going to just going to clear up the wave. They're going to be cleaning us onto the top side here with the farts onto the Forze. You can see how four-man players versus four onto the top side, clump up, turtle up with the damage they can provide. So what you can see here, Leon?
They're just getting like for Florentino, just getting Drake here. Meanwhile, you can see the rotation coming in from both teams. It's still too early to say, but look at that. Fantastic Five is behind goal, but there's a clash ongoing. Vigil, getting burst out there in the tower, and it's a 1-for-1.
Yeah, there's a 1-for-1 trip, but I think Genius. There's a that's a really really a selfish move, but
he really wants to get the kill.
satisfied. You know, it's just satisfied to get one kill. But the dong has been trade up around. One kill for the team of Fantastic Five. Gonna be the damage from Gorilla. Here the Queenos is a bit sprinkle over the wall to take down the kill. Sheffield is in trouble. One hit with the optic off. Sheffield might be dead. Double kill onto use. And that's related to the dong take one kill to use, double kill for use, and an onslaught for the dong. What a good trade, what a good damage coming from both teams.
But the clash is not yet finished. Shinkin going into 3 members and popping that Arctic orb with help from 2 members of Quazar. Shinkin not safe from there, and Speedus going into 2 members, and it's a 3-for-1.
Yeah, the 3-4-1, but the damage coming from Spiegel has been helped the team, the team Quasar. That's really what you can say up and down fight for the coming for both teams. 8-6 into the 6 minutes. Yeah, only 2K goal lead, so they are playing a little bit. Both teams played aggressively into the early game, so there are 4-man people coming out to the Forze. Stuns onto Forze with the hook onto the bottom. The damage from the Hayate doesn't hit, doesn't pop the passive. Yeah. Gold Hayate coming in, Genius with the hollow coming, but Queenos cannot sustain the damage coming from Visual Gaming. He's going to run away. The dog with the damage with the ultimate just going to run away. For 5-man people from Fantastic Five just got 1 kill for the side of Quasar. Spiegel is trying
that was
to...
a nice play, but look at that. Force and Yosh not giving a space for Spiegel. And it's a 3 versus 1 here on the top of... Almost hit by that.
3-man people is going to dive in, but they just want to take down the tower. They have the creep, they have the damage, but Spiegel is just too good to defend this tower. Spiegel is going in alone. Vinzo Gaming has been taken out by Spiegel, but the damage coming from the Yana just not enough to take down Spiegel as well.
And there was a clash in mid, but yeah, both teams, they didn't have enough damage, so they didn't kill each other, but instead they just disengaged.
Yeah, they have to disengage because of Desmond and Hayate giving an ultimate coming from the top. The Arctic up for Genius is going to run away for Genius. They doesn't have the crit for the side of Quasar. They have to disperse and going to push up the bottom lane. Look at the damage, constant damage to Gavrila, but they doesn't have any other frontliner heroes to get to face off up front onto the fight, so they have to just create some damage and push at some lane. Yeah, look at the bottom to the bottom side. Yeah, they are playing an objective game. Quasar taking down the second tier tower onto the bottom side. The Dong is just going to play the objective game because of they just have the Florentino and the teammate to face up the fight. They have the Hayate and the Fennec with the movement capabilities, so they just going to split push top and bottom, mid, top and bottom.
So
yeah, because
yeah, Gabriel might like to engage, but yeah, engage didn't go well, but look at both teams here in the middle. They're clumping here. They want blood. Look at that. It's a support versus a support. Meanwhile, you can see Shaken trying to go here to bot lane, and Hayate here, Spiegel, trying to clear top, and the AD game has begun again.
Yep, the AD game. Now, 4-man people coming from into the mid lane. Queenos is not going to sustain because of we are going into the mid game or brink of the late game. So let's see how just Yush with the damage that Yush can provide on the same field. That's really fed Liliana though. So the damage coming from Liliana will be a little bit scary onto the late game. Shenfield has been ulted by Laville. Ultimate for the dunk is going into the under the tower. They're going in. Queenos with the fart into the 4-man people, but the damage coming from the Laville is too damn great. The dunk with one hit. Genius is trying to chase, but doesn't have health to just chase down away. Spiegel is going to run away. But the S2 doesn't hit. Shake is going in with the lung, with the flowers, with the damage. Vinzo Gaming is trying to flicker out, but the damage coming with the dunk, and Spiegel is too great. But Yus is going to scare Quazar away. They have the upper ground. They have the time to take down the Dark Slayer. But look at how Spiegel is trying to run away. Chicken without space going in. But the damage coming from Gavrila is too great. They're just going to disperse it right
They
now.
don't want to commit. Quazar is like going back and forth. And they were like, oh, should I go in? But no, Gavrila's damage was so, dominant in that class.
Yep, that's a solid 1 minute fight. I've been rapping for 1 minute, so that's a really long fight coming for both teams. 11-8 in the 11th minute. We can see Team Fantastic 5 is just going to push it some lane. They have the top tower, they have the bottom lane, so they might going into the diving. They need that beta tower to be down because they need the upper ground. Because if they the Dark Slayer, they have to do it. They have to take down the mid tower and to the bottom tower to give Quasar a little space just to defend it out. So we are going to see a one-hit clash after this.
Yeah, you can see another 80 spawn, and look here, Shaken just getting 80
Oh,
again, and look here.
Shenfield, one hit for Shenfield. Jose is going in. Gavrila takes down the kill, but Jose is trying to take the KD. He's got a body. Chicken has been stunned with the S1 going in, but the damage coming from Gavrila is giving Chicken the trouble, but the dog takes one kill. Use one hit for the dog. Jose is trying to bring everybody into sight, but Spiegel with the kunai beats, taking two, double kill for the dog. But 5-man people for the team of Quazar just have been into the coffin, just going to revive in the next 10 seconds. That's a good ace for team of F5. They need the tower, they need one more, or they want the Dark Slayer. They have to make a choice. Who's it gonna be? You're going in. Shenfield with the damage with the ultimate one hit on Shenfield is going to take down Yush. Yush gonna disperse. He's just going to the backside. Dark Slayer has been taken alive. 10,000 health anymore. Queenos is there, but doesn't have the time to disrupt.
Yeah, they got the towers, they got the jungle, plus they got the Dark Slayer. What else is left for Quazar? Look at that, the gold from 4k gold, it went to close even. What a nice play coming in from, wow, did it hit? Wow, Shaking got hit by long range, but nah, no engage.
Yeah, they have 3 towers onto the mid lane. They need to push down the bottom lane. F5 is going in. Look at the damage been dealt by the Queenos is going in. But look at just run and hit. That's so good and hit a run. But the Chicken is not going to survive. The damage coming from Team F5 is too damn great. Spiegel has been stunned. Spiegel has been killed. There's a second ace for the team of F5. They did the tower triple kill for Gorilla. They have the Crips, they have the Drake, and they might have the game. 5 seconds. Jin is going in. Yoshi is gonna be dead. And that's the first game.
Ooh, GG, well played. That was a very nice comeback coming in from Fantastic Five.
Yep, there's a really good gameplay. They have the clash. They won the big clashes. They get an ace onto the mid lane. They fight again into the bottom lane. They get another ace. So that seals the game because our team Quazar cannot handle the pressure or the damage coming from the pain. The Laville with the triple kill onto the last fight. So that's really good gameplay
Yes.
coming from S5. The damage, the
Very
picks.
well played.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so look at the KDA coming from the CB05. Oh my god.
Oh my
I think
god.
that's really because he picked the Timmy onto the second pick pain and they picked Zip. That's really has already been countered after the Timmy pick. So Timmy has been not working into the
Yeah.
composition of Team Quazar. But the Hayate pick somehow worked with the Quazar. Yeah, look at the damage coming
Yeah.
from
See, the damage is
27
yeah,
damage.
yeah, 30%, 24%, and on the other side, yeah, the dunk really did well. Their damage is like 27, 25, 28. I think it's a decent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So,
Yeah.
do it.
We still have a second game, so hang on your seatbelts, guys. We're gonna have a short break, so see you in the next 5 minutes.
Alright, see you. Jumpa lagi. Holly, welcome back to the second game of F5 versus Quazar. So I'm your caster today. My name is Mikos and I'm with Artheleon Gaming. How are you, Artheleon?
Yo, I'm fine, thank you, bro, and thank you for the introduction. So it's 1-0 now, and it's in favor of Fantastic Five. And what a nice game earlier we saw. It was closely even, and they lost the last clash that led them to win. It was the key victory was they took all the towers in the mid. They got the Dark Slayer and finished the game in the last clash. What do you think about that one? Like, they allowed lots of meta champs. They should prevent those OP champs this game.
Yeah, they give to Wizard give F5 the OP champs or the meta heroes, but we are in the global ban phase, so there are no other. They only use the meta heroes. So on the second game, Quazar have the meta hero. Look at if they ban the Elandor might be picked by the team of F5
right.
because they didn't use Elandor yet. So they have to ban the Elandor. So do you think that Quazar make a mistake into the first game because of they were first pick? They give the meta heroes to F5 who has to be in the right side. So into the second game, they have to ban Elandor because if they give Elandor to the team of F, they have to be punished though because of Elandor with the damage, with the criticals that Elandor can provide. There's a nightmare if you're facing an Elandor.
Yes, that's right. And yeah, look at that. They're gonna get a Toro for the first pick, which is maybe they're just playing safe. They don't want to be countered, but it's a nice pick coming in from Malok, you know.
If you're picking a Toro, it's not as playing safe. Is you are playing something else because of in the if you're playing in a pro tournament, you will not see a Toro though. But if you're playing best of 5, it might be one Toro. Best of 7 might be one Toro. But if you've seen a Toro into the game, that is like a gem in the butt though. Yeah, it's really off meta. But if you can make it work, you are a pro player though. It might work. So Raz and Quicknap has been picked by Team Quazar. A Quicknap pick for the first pick. That's pretty bold move coming for Quazar, and yeah, you can see the Quicknap pick. They're hovering the Batman, they're hovering the Richter, they're hovering onto the Wukong. So that's a really will be hard counted by the Quicknap will be hard counted by the team of F5.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, you can see Akinos here. I like the mechanics here for that. It's just simple. Hit your Hadouken and yeah, just push the right keys. But yeah, it takes a while. But you can see it can be countered by Flash if you know how to use the last skill properly. And yeah, coming in from Richter, it has a very good mobility. It can clear fast, and at the same time, it can punch through Assassin burst. And yeah, it's a good pick coming in from Fantastic Five.
Yeah, like you mentioned, the Raz has a simple mechanic but a hard mechanic to learn. If you doesn't hit because of how Raz mechanic, the normal attack is just. As you can see, if you don't know how Raz normal attack, you will be surprised if you play it first time. Yeah, you gotta mess with your mentally because of Raz with the burst that Raz can provide. You can just burst. You can with the Hurricane, you can just slow down the Malak. So the pick on the Raz is good, and the Quicknap pick has been countered by the Flash and the Richter. But they countered it back by the Baldum. They have the prison wall. They can just prison the Malak, prison the Flash, prison the Richter. But if the prison doesn't hit, who's it gonna be to defend the team of Quazar? Hovering onto the Lindis might be banning the Lindis here. Yeah,
it's close to 5 seconds. Oh, yeah, Lindis is. They say that Lindis is off meta, but no, she's still like the queen of the jungle because she is a late game hero, and there's no counter. I'm not aware of any like late game. Like she can just clear it so fast. Like I cannot see a hero that can farm as fast as her like late game.
Yeah, but I think for me, that the banning insulin is by Team Quasar is questionable because of they already have the rush. They have the crit now also, so they're banning the Lindis for. I think it might be because of the Malok is the frontliner, Richter also a flanker and a frontliner. The Flash will go into the backside, so the main damage coming from. If they pick the Lindis for the team F5, so the main damage might be into the Lindis at the back side. So because of they have the rush about the Metacritic not might be going into the back side. They ban the Caffeine.
Yeah, they're forcing out Fantastic Five to use off meta marksman, I guess. Or they're forcing them to play all warrior, no marksman comp, I guess.
Yeah, because they're banning the Caffeine, and for the team of F5, they ban the Yen. Might be signaling for a Florentino pick for the side of F5. So Spiegel, who's going, might be going to pick a Omen. Oh, yep. Okay, there's an Omen.
Nice
So,
prediction there.
Yeah, you're gonna pick a Roxy or a Florentino because if you pick a
Yes, they have to
Florentino.
counter that one.
Yeah, they're fighting in Omen because of they have the Malok, they have the Richter, they have the Flash. They need some damage dealer, Owen and ADC onto the back or into the jungle. So they need one more sustain who are going it to be. Whoa, okay. The Fennec and the Outer has been picked by Fantastic Five.
Yes, I like the Fennec pick really. Like this champ is a fast player, and like late game it can solo the Axe Slayer instantly. And yeah, let's just wait what Shanesville gonna counter with those last two picks.
Yeah, I think for the team of Quasar, they need an ADC, but be Valheim really good for this composition because in Hayate, they already used in Hayate. So Brunhilde, also a good pick if they want to zone away because of the Richter Flash Balak can just jump and Arthur can just chase you away. So Brunhilde might be a good choice or a Valheim, but they take the Slims. Okay.
It's hard to aim the arrow though, but let's just see. I think they have a plan for this.
Yeah, they might have, but for the Slims pick, that's really questionable because of how just Arthur can slow you down, Fennec can just burst you down, Richter can just chase you away, and Flash and Flash just going to just waiting you at your base though. So that's really a Slims really. But if they win by the Slims, I will make a place of the week for Spiegel though. So for the team of F5, we have the Malo been played by the Forze. We use the Glory Arthur. Genos with the Furry Fennec, Vinzo Gaming playing the Richter, and we have Gavrila with the fastest man alive, the Flash.
On the other side, on the Quazar side, we have the Duck on the Shriknap. We have Akinos on that. Who's this hero again? Baldoom. We have Shinkin on that Omen. We have Spiegel on that Slims and Shanefield on that Raz. Oh, who is your team on the bed?
Yeah, I think I'm going to not going to just pick one side, but you see the composition coming from F5 is really good for me because of the aggressiveness. Look at how Gorilla Force just forcing the Siege Golem to come out for the team of Quasar. They have the damage, they have the defense coming for the Malloc. They're going in. Golem gotta be pushed by Shanefield. Shanefield is the flicker with Shanefield. But Queenos has been taken away first from this series, but Forze is really low coming from and people will face out take out Forze. Sheffield with the damage coming. Sheffield is in trouble. You take down Sheffield. Double kill. 3 man people has been taken out by the team of Fantastic 5. They are going in more and more. Queenos might be the second time to be taken out here. For the Fantastic 5, they're just going in. They're denying Quick Dark with the farms for Team Quasar.
I think they did really well getting that Sage Golem and pushing Quazar members away from the Sage Golem. Very, very nice trade and well calculated risk from the side of Fantastic 5.
Yeah, because 3 kills coming from the Fantastic 5. They have the early game right now because of the goal gap is currently going up. 5k, 1k a hit. So Jose is just going to roam away. I think he sees the Dong and Shanefield over there. He's going to take down the Spirit Sentinel, but you can see how Genius and Gorilla is already.
Oh no! Nice steal there by Shanefield.
But still the Sentinel. Okay, so 3 man people coming from the Fantastic 5 is going to roam up, going to take the blue buff, is going to spawn any second right now. Forze is trying to push Shanefield away with the cleaves and the defense that he has. So Hurricane over Hurricane by Shanefield is going in. Now Gorilla onto the back with the ultimate coming from Gorilla with the arching off with the damage coming from Yush. That Arthur is there with the damage going in with the Arthur with the ultimate just going to put down anybody else. Going in again with the chase down. Looking on the tower. Queenos is taking it out, but no one else in the wall. Shanefield takes down Queenos. Vinzo Gaming is on the run. And look at the shot coming for the Forze, going to take down Spiegel. That been pushed by Shanefield. Then Spiegel as the day. Yep, Spiegel is live another day because of how the Raz push up push up the Malloc just to save that Spiegel. That's a really good team play coming from Team Quasar.
Yeah, you can see it was a desperate move there by Shanefield. Like, oh, please help me! I did your Hadouken. I'm like, how many times will I save you, man?
because you pick the slaves. I need to save you again. Come on, save yourself. Yeah, you pick it. You have to do it though, but the shot onto the top side. Forze is trying to chase the dog. Coming in with the fastest man alive, but the damage doesn't hit onto the dog. Cannot just finish the job coming from the Flash.
Yeah, it didn't connect, but look at here, the AD side, it's the 2 versus 2, and still managing to get Gunners get the kill. But
they're going in onto Queenos. Queenos has been taken out, but the wall has been taken. 2 man people coming from here, but the damage doesn't have enough to take down anybody for the team of F5. Here, 4 man people for the F5 is going to push aggressively Team Quasar away. But you can see Shikin has been pushed up into the tower.
Is in trouble.
But I think Vinzo Gaming just doesn't want to mess up with Shikin. One pull coming for Shikin will make the game. Everybody else, what is the top side here? Use is just chasing down Spiegel because it just slowing down Spiegel with the archer coming in. Vinzo Gaming might going into the tower. They have the damage. The ultimate coming from Vinzo Gaming. The ultimate for Super Leader. Shanefield is alive, but Queenos again and again has been died away for Team of Quasar. They're going to take this tower. Look at that, the power spike coming from the Fennec is really working with the team of
Yeah.
Fantastic Five.
Oh, look
But
at
out to the top side, Spiegel is in danger. One more
he ran
clip,
away.
Spiegel, but popping the ultimate 50. Oh, the shock doesn't have the shot
Yeah, it
range.
wasn't
But look at
enough.
the Villa onto the mid lane.
The
Sheffield
flicker
is
Vito
in trouble,
Gaming.
but Vinzo Gaming doesn't have the length into the S1. So
Oh.
Sheffield is lived another day.
Yeah, that was a really nice flicker first kill, but then it wasn't enough to kill off. But look at here in top, they're capitalizing on the jungle here on the side of Quazar, and look at that. Akina's making some plays, and they make
three-man
them.
people.
Oh, did they disengage? They didn't have
Yeah,
enough.
they have to
blow up.
disengage because they doesn't have enough damage to provide to take down team of F5. You can see 6k goal lead coming from team F5. Yosh and Forze is on chase. Spiegel is on run, so they're gonna run away. Ultimate coming from the Dong, but that screen not can do anything. Yosh is in trouble, going in the shot onto the back line with the damage with the 1,000 punch. While the ultimate coming from Gorilla to take Gina's take down the rat, but the Spiegel can run away, forcing the Forze, and they just going to run into their base with no damage and no threat whatsoever coming from Team Quazar. 1,000 punch from Gorilla again. One hit, Gorilla might be dead, but they going to defend this tower. They managed to just one death for the team of Quazar.
So you can see they're dominating this game. No tower downs from the side of Fantastic Five. Really started the game strong, invading that Sage Golem and getting now currently this Dark Slayer. And look, this is what I like about
the ultimate coming for Yos with a shot coming from the Malak onto the bottom the mid lane, but one by one has been taken out. The Dong is coming away with the endless cycle, but what could the Dong do? Just have finished their Soul Reaver that doesn't have the damage, doesn't have this power spike coming for the quick now. It might be game because they doesn't have the damage, but they have the manpower to defend this tower though. Shikin is trying hard to just defend this tower. They doesn't have the minion wave. One wave is coming right now, so they going in with the damage coming from Gorilla to forcing Spiegel back to Fountain. And Vinzo Gaming with the ultimate with the passive S2 is going in, Chicken onto the backside, but being shut down alive. But they doesn't have enough damage. They doesn't have enough power right now to just defend this tower. It might be game. It might be town. They might be an ace. One more people, three more people coming for the Quazar, and that's game number 2 taken away by Fantasy.
Wow, what a nice play from both teams. And yeah, it was a clean victory coming in from Fantastic Five. But yeah, well played, Quazar. They did whatever they could. It's just they need to step up. I think they need to become more a little bit aggressive when it comes to picks and draft, and also when it comes to their composition. They have to choose heroes that can match with the opponent, because they were just giving the jungle, and they kind of struggle in roaming, because some of the lanes are getting pushed and they have to help their team. And yeah, it was maybe outdrafted by Fantastic Five.
Yeah, that is the what can I say, that is the result for the first match for today. We are going into the second match, Hertz BBK versus Liyab Esports, after we take a short break after this. So see you after this, and yeah, wait for us.
See you guys.
Yeah, my name is Mikos and I'm with Artheleon Gaming.
Yes, thanks, Mikos.
All right.
Okay, so we're up for the second
Blue
game,
team's
guys.
turn
This will
to
be
ban.
Hertz BPK versus Liyab Esports with our co-caster for today, Mikos and Artheleon Gaming. So what's up, Mikos?
Yeah, uh, it's surprised that you say your name second, but
Oh, sorry.
that's okay. So this is a really hard and ball game because we see Liyab Esport how they play. They have the manpower because we can see Trish is back. Trish played. Trish is a really good player coming from Granny Esport, and now he plays for Liyab. So I'm expecting a big plays coming from both teams. We know V Rusty and Mario into the jungle versus Rubik. That's a really good matchup coming for both of junglers. Eva has been banned through into the first game. How do you cope with that? And also with Pink.
Are we gonna see Florentino ban? But you can see mage bans, mage jungle bans from both sides. I think they're gonna ban out soon, maybe Laville or something that can have, or Zip maybe. But yeah, I know
Yeah.
Trish is. Yeah, you mentioned.
Oh.
Oh, Alex. Oh.
So because we can see they're banning the Alice, so this is telling some that both of the teams doesn't want a heavy team fight because of the banning the Alice with the buff the Alice can provide. So
Yeah.
Elendor is open for the team of Liyab. Laville is open. Also,
Florentino.
yeah, Florentino also open, but it's the team of Liyab. It might be going for Elendor because of I didn't remember where the Florentino has been picked up by team of Liyab, but if they pick the Florentino, it's might be a really good pick because of they picked the Florentino onto the first pick, but they picking the Zenio first.
Yeah, and yeah, Zinnia can be, you mentioned earlier, flex pick. It's good to have a champ that can fill up more, at least, two or more. So it's good. You can adjust if you get countered, you can go to a different lane. But yeah, they allowed it on the other side, though.
Yeah, picking onto the Zenio from the side of Liyab, open up Florentino and Laville in for Hertz BPK, but open it back Elendor for the team of Liyab. Might be Trish picking it up because of Laville versus Elendor. That's a heavy side lane matchup we want to see in this match.
Yeah, you got a Florentino, but then it can be easily countered by a hero. But yeah, it's a gamble that Hertz BPK is doing right now. But as far as I can see, great knock from Trish. They just hovered great knock. But what is the next pick for Dawn?
Yeah, they're hovering onto the quick knock with a hard R with you, Artheleon. The correct knock, yeah.
The correct.
The correct knock because of the cockroach. If you, I don't want to say it, but that goddamn funny. So the Jena has been picked versus the Florentino onto the dark player, and the quick knock might be a respect pick for the Laville. So who's gonna be picked by the team? For the third pick or the team of Hertz BPK might not be an Elendor, or it might be an Elendor into the jungle, but Laville will be going into the side lane. So yeah, we're waiting for the third.
Yeah, maybe they're gonna get a Caffeine, I guess, because Caffeine, the range is a little bit far, or Violet can be okay too, or Joker can be a viable pick also.
Might not be a marksman onto the side lane pick because they already have the Laville, but Laville going into the jungle not be possible because of Laville is so slow into the jungle. So we are going. They are picking the Omar for the support versus the Zenial. Might be versus the Zenial. So we are going into the second ban phase. So banning the Richter. Oh,
nice. Yeah, good ban, but they already have, Yina.
Yeah, they already have the Yina. Yina might go into the Dark Slay lane versus the Florentino. But
Mm.
if they are picking the Richter for 3, it might versus the Laville. So Laville might have a little bit trouble versus the Richter
Yeah,
into the side lane. So that's
that's
really bad.
right.
And that's a really good ban for the team of Hertz. So banning the Quixie for the last ban of Hertz. That's a really heavy bursty hero. Uh, di ban by Hertz. Bak kata orang Indonesia nya ibu peri udah di ban. So,
You
so
bet.
that's really that's really good ban for the team of because of how quick
Mm-hmm.
she can scale into the mid game with the burst damage if just do the boomstick and the Hekatis, so that's really good. So banning the last ban for the team of Liyab is Zil. So yeah, that's a really good ban because of if Zil plays with the quick knock, that's a no go for quick knock though.
Yeah, AD, you're gonna get rich. Magic 80 damage. But yeah, they're both teams are playing smart actually, and yeah, another Raz might be a mechanical champ here. And we don't know how. I think we saw some remarkable Raz play from the
Oh,
series, but look, you can see. Yeah, this is what I read from Liyab getting a Caffeine versus Laville because it has a like a stronger burst, and Laville doesn't deal burst damage. It deals continuous damage. So before Laville gets to the range of Caffeine, he will gonna get bursted out by Caffeine's burst damage.
yeah, but they are might be picking onto the KFD and the Rock despite they have the option to pick the Elendor because of they are the first pick
Yeah.
in the first game. So they are picking the Kafni and the Rock. That the Rock is a real good pick versus the Omar because you can disrupt Omar just going in to dive onto you and the rest because of if Ras cannot get the movement he needs
Yeah.
or the position he gets, that's really no go for the team of rest. So Admirer might be go for Enzo. Oh my god,
They're
Enzo and
hovering
Zappis,
now.
Zappis. Yeah, because of
Oh,
Zappis
yeah,
is a really good
whoa.
pick for the team of Hertz. But a Necro pick also good because of they doesn't have enough
Oh,
CC
yeah,
coming
makes
for the
sense,
team
makes
of
sense.
Leah. They only have Miggy onto the Zenil. They have just the damage and disrupt for Niena and just the Dirac. But the Darcy has been
Nice.
locked by Admirer. So Darcy is going to be into the jungle for the team of Hertz. So that's complete the first pick and ban for the first game, Hertz versus Leah.
I like the picks coming in from Liyab. They're very balanced.
10
It has a
seconds
combination
remaining.
of being a tanky and damage at the same time. But on the side of Hertz, they have aggressive picks and mostly damage.
Yeah, they have because we can see from the layup, the Rubix is going to play the Kreknat Zeus. Will be piloting the Xeno Miggy onto the top side with the Yana and Trish with the Maid of Caffney and Dawn with the mid lane with the Direct.
On the other side, on the Hertz side, BPK, we have Wizard on that Florentino, Admire on that Dossi, we have Rui on that Ormar, Rusty on that Laville, and 20 on that Raz. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a
Welcome
good
to Arena of
game for
Valor.
the second, and let's hit it up for the second
Get
game of
ready.
tonight.
Minions
Yeah,
will be
the
deployed
second
in
game of
5
tonight, the first game
seconds.
for Liam and Team Hertz. So you can see with the items, Arctic Ops galore for the both
Whoa!
teams is going in.
Except for
Uh,
Darcy. Oh,
yeah,
Darcy is not in the Arctic orb galore. Oh, you can see three men of Liyab are here in the middle. Rui trying to clear up the mid lane, and you can see a roaming already coming in from three man. Liyab going bot, but look at that. They're just getting into the jungle and seeing where the Sage Golem is. That means Admirer is a red star, and look at that. Vizard and Miggy just here in the top lane doing a one-on-one, and look at that, it's a three-man rotation, and 20 going inside Dawn, running half health here already, and Zeus going to 2 members, and it's a clash here, and Dawn is running very low, and a disengage for both teams.
Yeah, we can see the damage coming from 20. The early game
The
rest
Viz-
giving it to
Miggy!
the Dawn. Oh, okay.
Miggy! Whoa, running very low, and with that flicker, and a save. Almost first blood in the top.
Uh, yeah, we can see how Raz is just chucking down the Dirac with the early game coming from 20. That Dirac currently has the half health. Just yeah,
the
because of,
Rubik's
look at the
here.
damage.
Oh,
Yeah, the play
Rubik
onto the
almost got in and then suddenly stopped by Rui. But look, there are 3 members here. Trish going in the front line, and Rui cannot deal any damage. And Admire and Blizzard taking the Spirit Sentinel. No challenge coming here from Miggy or Zeus, but instead. Oh, are they gonna gank mid? Oh, Admire seeing 3 members of Liyab here, but look at that, Hertz just pulling out AD, so taking some time maybe to kill Trish first and then get AD. Well,
Yeah,
let's check.
you can see that for the early game, Liyab 3 men, 3 Zeus and Dawn just going to roam together, but now Trish has been separate for the both with the both Zeus and Dawn. That what could Liyab do because Trish has been onto the mid lane. There might be a clash.
Okay, look at that. They just denied the AD. They just pulled it. And yeah, they didn't commit on that one. Meanwhile, you can see Rubik's committing into the AD. 2 members, 3 members now here in the AD. And 4 members are trying to get, and there you go. First AD goes to Liyab Esports.
Yeah, that's a really good zoning coming from Zeus and
Yes,
Dawn. You
that's
just
right.
denied 20 and Rui to just disrupt. Rubik's going to taking the episode dragon, but a Trish onto the bottom side. Rui had a
Trish,
spot on.
can they get the vision? Oh, it was successfully secured by Hertz team. And look here in the top, Blizzard and
ultimate.
Miggy. Oh, they didn't go. And on the bot side, they have Rui getting a lot of damage from Trish. That will be a lot of pain. Meanwhile, 20 here inside the bush, missing that first kill, comboing that second, and there is Trish popping that Arctic Orb, and it's not yet finished. Zeus and Trish is trying to escape from the damage, but no, 20 successfully killing it. It's 1-4. Yeah, 1-4.
Yeah, that's ultimate from the Zenil trying to save down Trish, but the damage looking for Dawn. 20 is in trouble. Trying to run away, there's just a kill for the dead Dira. But you can see how just they
Yeah.
suffered 1 death for the team of Hertz,
Yeah,
but they
1
take
for 1.
the bottom tower. So that's a really good trade coming from Hertz.
Yeah, good
They
trade, definitely.
because of 20 just take down Trish with the Hadouken,
Yeah.
but Trish trying to run away. They opened the SQ and the ultimate with the movement boost, but end up dead by 20. So that's a really good
Yeah, that was a
trade
good
coming
indeed.
from the both team. 1-1,
Yeah,
taking
both
out Trish,
teams.
taking out the 20.
And you can see Admire and Blizzard just pushing here top, and maybe there might be a clash again here in bottom. And look at that, V-Rusty almost getting ganked here by 3 members of Liyab Esports, and there go. Oh, V-Rusty missing that. Oh, it's a free tower in the bot lane. Oh, man, look at that, Mars. I mean, Hertz is getting a hard time trying to protect bot, and it's a free AD. No challenge coming in from Hertz. And yeah, there's a clash going here. Miggy versus Blizzard, and missing that kill. Miggy is trying his best, but it's no good for Blizzard.
Yeah, because we can see the damage coming from Miggy that does not come in online yet because of Vodafone is making the defense item first. I didn't remember what the item coming from. It might be the Mellow Pain first because of versus the Yena, with the damage the Yena can provide. So we can see how team of Liyab just pressure and zoning the team of first onto the bottom side, taking 1 tower. They get 1 tower versus 1 tower onto the bottom side. Now Yena, Miggy and Visit already changed lane with the top side. That's a clash.
Oh, Rui, very dangerous here. Almost. Oh, Liyab Dawn with that nice ult, but look at that. Fire popping that ult, but it's not enough for members of the Esports pressuring top, and there is 20 here missing that first, the second skill, and yeah, it was a good trade coming in from Liyab Esports again.
Yeah, they because of the D-Rock with the Genesis barrier just denies the damage coming for the team of Hertz,
Yes,
and the Genesis Alpha just taking down anybody in its way with the double kill coming from
there's
Dodge
last one
onto
here
the top
in.
side. But
Oh, Hertz Rui. Oh my god, it's a 2 for none again, and there's
oh,
20 moving into Robix. And Miggy, is it really enough? Oh, 20 with that flickered. It wasn't enough, Miggy trying to survive it. And there's a triple kill. Oh,
triple kill for Miggy. That's a good take off coming from Miggy, and a dashes from that's a really good place coming from beyond the mid side. We have a fight. Viraki one hit.
Virasi, Rui, and you can see 3 members of the Esports trying to push this mid tower, but no Hertz members. 4 of them are trying to protect this one, but you can see Rui jump into the battle. Oh, Don with that nice damage, but Rui popping Arctic Orb, and Don one more hit, but no, it's not enough. Wizard
Double.
get double from the side of
Yes.
The fight is not yet finished. You can see 4 members are still into it. Bloodthirst, Envy, Rusty. It's 3 for none again. They're trading so bad, and yeah, it's doing well for the Esports. I hope Burst can keep up.
Yeah, we got a key pen player for the team of Liyab now. We can see Don with the direct provide the shields with the Genesis barrier, just going to deny the damage for the tower onto the mid lane. Just going to defend it, but they have been countered by the Darcy ultimate. But the Darcy ultimate just been denied by the ulti up coming for the team of Liyab, and the ultimate coming from the Daniel just saved the day for Liyab. They just countered it back with the damage coming from Darcy. Doesn't give it much of the obvious because of how Trish with the Cliffs of Santi just might be one-shotting people in the meantime with the lasers coming from the Gaffney.
Yes, very well played both teams, but we can see Hertz BTK is not giving up. They want to fight. They want to give Liyab Esports a good fight, but then they have to get more jungles. They have to push more lanes faster, but yeah, Liyab is not giving any space for Hertz to breathe on. And look at that, the Zeus is just split pushing this spot so he can go top, but look at this Miggy hiding inside the bush and popping the first kill on 20. But yeah, look at that, Hertz are trying to stay together because it only takes one clash and this will gonna end.
Yeah, they might be going on clash, forming people on the Liyab. Seeing the visa, there's no silence.
Oh, that was a nice burst coming in from Rubik's, and you can see just like 1 second burst, 3 members of Liyab bursted out their jungle, and it's a 4v5 situation. You can see here Miggy going inside and Fire and bursting out and taking out Rui. Oh, and Rusty again over commitment and seeing 2 members, and 20 going inside 4 members, and it's not enough. Popping again the endless cycle, and it's not a good shape.
Yeah, a good defense coming from her, denying the first game for Liyab. But what could they do? They doesn't have the minion, but Drake is coming onto the bottom side. They have the minion, they have the Drake, they have the manpower.
Whoa.
They are going in, just going to zoning onto the Flautinos going in the tower on the bottom side. The bottom side has been done. Miggy is going to Rubik's, has been the ultimate, but Rubik's is might survive because of the Purify coming from the Xenial, saving Rubik.
Wow, that was great play coming in from Liyab, but they are saved another day. It only comes to their mid high ground power. Can they defend it? And it's 11k, a staggering 11k gold deficit coming from the side of Hertz BPK. Can they get the gold gap gone, or is this GG
Yeah, they need to farm up. They need to give the Darcy a power spike because we see Darcy just finish his boomstick. They need the more items because of we know if the Darcy gets so bursty, it might be rusty for the team of Liyab. So we got to see the Florentino has already finished its Mellow Pain. It might be denying the damage coming from the Cafney, but the Cafney has been too painful with the Slick Stings and the with the BOE and the Clips of Santi. I think it hurts. They doesn't have the
Yeah.
mini wave onto the mid lane.
Oh, look
They're
at the
just going to
tower.
chuck down, but the Rubik's onto the top side.
Oh, another kill there by Rubik's. What a stealthy play there. And look at that. They just got the mid tower and no tower left. Oh, and another kill. And Dawn, oh, with a nice Arctic Orb, but it's not enough. It's a 3 for none. And teams, oh, dying one by one. And that's it. I guess V Rusty not helping the team. And it's GG. Well played. Liyab Esports taking the first win.
Yep, you can see how Liyab plays. They just enter early game. We know that the Cafney is not going to scale faster than the Levine. But we can see how Trish, Zeus, and Don just play. They played a roaming type of play style. They help the Trish farm up with, because we can see how the Trish already reached 1k goal despite of everyone onto the side of Hertz just 900k goal. So that's a really early lead that Trish has with the damage coming from Trish into the mid game because of this really monster into the mid game because of how Trish just finished the Cliffs of Santi earlier than everybody. So Virasti doesn't have a chance to fight Trish. That's a really good composition and gameplay coming from the Liyab. So I think that because of Hertz has been punished into the first game, I think Hertz is going to punish Liyab into the second game.
Yes, I think judging from the lineup here coming in from Liyab, this is their comfort picks, I guess. And I think Hertz BBK can do a lot more into drafting and maybe pick more aggressive champs later on to deal with Liyab Esports. And thank you for watching the first game between Liyab Esports versus Hertz. And we're just gonna have a short 5-minute break with Mikos and Artheleon here. Please don't go away. Just freshen up, and we're gonna see you in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, see you after the
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
team's
the
turn
second
to
game between Liyab Esports and Hertz BPK, and I'm Artheleon,
team's
and
turn
with
to
me
ban.
is my co-caster Mikos. How are you today, Mikos?
What up? What up? This is the second game with the second series. Though Liam takes the lead with the first game with the dominating game from Liam. So we're gonna see Team Mars or her BPK taking the game number two, what they need to do and what could they do for taking game number two.
I think coming in from
Red
Hertz, they
team's
have
turn
to
to ban.
get more damage, I guess, because our tanky, they need to secure good tank and good damage heroes like for example, yeah, Richter. For the jungle, they need to get at least, a fast clear jungle like we saw earlier, like Fennec. But yeah, it all really depends on, yeah, they banned out already Florentino, and they're afraid of Liyab getting a hands on Florentino, and also
Red
banning out
team's
that pain.
turn
You
to
know,
pick.
pain, more pain. And yeah,
So,
and
yeah, we
on
can
your
see for the team of Hertz, right? They played with the first game with not in their
Oh.
comfort zone though, because of we can see on the previous series that Hertz really take on the game when they played an early aggressive composition coming. They have the Fennec, they can just go with. They have the Richter, they can just go, I want to take you down, brother. This gun's going in. So if they picking the aggressive composition that they will always do, so it might be going into we have a tie here because we know that Hertz played aggressive. They know what they want to do with the aggressive comp. But if they play again with the passive comp, might
Yeah.
be game for Liyab though. They just passive comp is not
Yeah.
a signature for the team of her.
Yeah, I guess
Artheleon.
you can see Miggy here getting an Alice maybe. And wow, Richter insta-lock by Trish.
To pick.
I like the Wumbo combo coming in from Liam. And also they ban out Zip, and they ban out Kira, just in case, to eliminate the burst damage plus the annoyance by Zip.
Yeah, because of rather than banning the Zip, but they take the Alice and Richter. I won't say it's a one combo, but the synergy is there. Alice and Richter, but having onto the top now might be picking the Zenil for the team of Hertz. And Yena is really thinking about to take by V Rusty because they need.
Red team's turn
Yeah, you can
to
see
pick.
they taking the Landau, they have the Zenil, they have the Yena. Zenil and Yena, a pretty aggressive coming from the team of Hertz.
Yeah, very nice pick coming in from Hertz, but can they keep up with the fire from Liyab? Liyab means fire in it's Liyab, like it's a Filipino language meaning a spark or something. So yeah. How about
we can
Hertz?
see it.
What does Hertz mean? Do you know?
Which means I don't know what the
turn
actual
to
means it, but I have the jersey of a Hertz, so I'm pretty
man.
proud of it.
Oh, give me freebies la.
Yeah, if this has been picked by the third pick of Leah, will be denying the jump from Zenil and the to just deny the aggressive gameplay threats coming from the team of Hertz. So Quick Duck has been banned for the team of Leah. Yeah, still
Yeah, still a waiting game. They still want to, for the Liyab side, they're not yet picking a marksman and jungle. Meanwhile, on the side of Hertz, oh, see, they ban out Fennec, or maybe, they ban out Lindis, but yeah. Coming in from Hertz side, they may opt to go for an Elandor marksman, AD lane, or jungle, which is a flexible pick. But for Liyab, maybe I'm advising them to pick a marksman that can can run away from Elandor and can deal decent damage. Heroes like maybe Brunhilde or Hayate. Yeah, really depends on how they want to do the power spikes thing. Yeah.
Yeah, your advice is to pick the ADC that can run away from Elandor or Yena. But my type of thinking that they need a mobility heroes to just chase down Elandor and Yena, because of we see they have the Alice, they have the Richter and the Ignis. We have the slows coming from the Ignis. We have Liyab has this the speed buff coming from the Alice and also slow with the Alice. So the Richter just with the burst damage. If Richter used the burst damage, it just damage galore coming from Team Liyab right now.
But you can see also good like composition here coming in from Hertz side. Sinyal can split push, and also another can depending on the side, like it can juke somebody. Like for example, it can use the butterfly to escape or to miss or like try to block the opponent. Like I'm gonna go to top, but using butterfly, you can outmaneuver them.
Yep.
But yeah.
Because of how just the butterfly just randomly pop everywhere. So that's really confusing to just fight then on draw.
Yes.
So Tulen is and Valheim has been hovering onto the side of Hertz. And you can see that the Telenas pick, that's a really good pick. Synergy, Alice, and Telenas coming for the combos of Liyab. They doesn't have any junglers for the team of Liyab right now. But they are facing a Valheim, a Tulen. Might be a Tulen because I think it might be going for one warrior. Might be a Zappis, might be a Butterfly, because we know how that kinds of hero that can face up Tulen and Valheim. So
Yeah.
Because of, if they pick just like a marksman jungle, it might not be going to work because of so maybe picking onto the Necross versus the Valheim is pretty bold pick. But if the Necross doesn't fight the Valheim, it might be a good pick for the team of Liyab. The Valheim and the Necross will be head to head in this game.
Yeah, I guess so. And yeah, good picks coming on from both sides this time.
10 seconds
Hertz
remaining.
BPK is trying to be aggressive at the same time, managing those CC. Meanwhile, for Liyab, they're trying to scale late game, trying to protect, maybe tell Anas to hit power spikes in the late game. Okay, let's present
For the side of Hertz, we have Wizard piloting the Goddess of Luck, Yena, and the Inter-Council Zenial will be played by Rui Virasti onto the Valheim Tulen into the mid lane with 20 and Mario onto the jungle with the Elandor.
And on the other side, on Liyab Esports, we have Rubix on the knockout for the jungle, and Zeus on that Alice for support, and Miggy for the Richter in the Darkslayer lane, and we have Trish on that Tel Anas for the 80 lane, and we have Dawn in the mid lane with the mage Ignis.
Yep, this is the second game, Hertz PPK versus Team Liyab Esports. They are going into the mid lanes galore. 5 map people into the mid lane.
Yes.
They are seeing into the early game who has the better damage, who has the control of the map. We're gonna see Zenith.
Louis going in. Getting damage there by Dawn, and you can see 20 in the Rui. Just tower hugging here. Meanwhile, Rubik's just clearing the camp, and VRST quite peaceful here in the bot lane. Meanwhile, in the top, no damage is done yet. Just creep shoved, and you can see Zeus and Dawn here in the jungle, and you can see 20 trying to secure this bird sentinels here in the bot, and there you go, a nice successful secure of the vision in the bot side.
Might be still here, but the results is
Oh,
on the bush.
Zeus.
Just going to see where the team of Hertz is doing. But the three-man people on the mid lane just going to check down Team 20 in the early game because we can see how the comms displayed by the both team. They doesn't have the and heavy aggressive composition into the early game because they have the Tulen versus the Ignis, so it might be a little bit passive for the three-man from Liyab into the mid lane. Miggy and this bot into the mid lane.
Okay, in the mid side, oh, they just cleared up the creep, but you can see Virus, the admirer, showing the creeps here, and meanwhile, you can see Liyab Esports doing. Actually, both teams are roaming very well, and you can see four Mars members are here in the Bushy. Bushy, what are they doing here? They're waiting for the members of Liyab Esports to take in and take the bait. Oh, but I think Liyab Esports felt that one. So, yeah, they just get the AD.
The waiting onto the AD side
Oh,
is waiting for the team Liyab to be debated for taking there's no one onto the AD side, but they dispersed too early and
yeah,
Liyab just sends it too late. So
yeah.
they're giving the team offered just closing the gap of the goal. So that's a
Oh,
really good
Mickey,
gameplay. Also,
going in. Mickey got a lot of burst damage coming here from Hertz side, and you can see Rub running very low. Admire taking the first blood against Rubik's, and it's a 1-0, and it's still in favor of the Happy Sports.
yeah, in favor of a goal,
Oh,
three has a goal lead coming for the team of Hertz. But we get a one kill that been taken by Mario onto the Rubik. That's a jungle trade coming for the both teams.
there's
So
a clash
if
ongoing on the top of Miggy just prevented that one. But yeah, that was just trading and trying to control the top. You can see Miggy 1/3 of 5 health here, and Wizard here still
rotation
healthy.
onto the bot lane,
Oh,
Ruin has been checked
there's
down.
something going here, and Rui very very low versus the three members of Liyab Esports. Meanwhile, Rubik's here and trying to roam top, but there was no one on top, and Admire dealing decent damage, but no thank you. And here in the bot side, three members of Liyab trying to push, and V Rusty trying to defend Rui to the rescue, and meanwhile there's a clash ongoing on top. Miggy taking a lot of damage, but there's a disengage. Wizard light almost dying and forced back to base.
Yeah, we can see how they trade bottom and top side. They won one tower, but just barely got a touch of the top tower for the team of Liyab and bottom for team of Hertz. They
Whoa,
successfully
whoa, whoa.
defend on the
Oh,
tower onto
Virus
the bottom.
getting, yeah, Virus taking 1/3 damage there from three members of the Esports. And are they gonna take the second AV? We're just gonna wait and check it out. Admire fast clearing these creeps, and you can see up it was first engaged by Hertz, and four members of Liyab Esports are in the mid lane. You can see Wizard free here in the top lane, and you can see here three members up pulling 80 too much there, and up it was a reset, and there you go, a clash here. Admire taking a lot of damage against three members, and there was a nice save there coming in from Root.
Yeah, but the team of Liyab, they just trying to just push up that team of Hertz into that bottom tower, but they respond onto the top lane
In the
with the
bot
neck.
lane, V Rusty again with that nice engage coming in and popping that endless cycle. We're gonna be up. They just gave the bot tower no challenge from the side. Oh wait, is it finished already? Yes, yes, attacks from Liyab Esports. And I think this is an 80. No, Rui overcommitted on that one. They thought it was all finished already, but then Liyab was still have a sleeve in their pockets, getting another kill from Liyab Esports.
Yeah, they taking the Zenil onto the second pick of the team of Hertz and be respond by the team of Liyab by taking the tail now. That is really good ADC. versus the
Whoa, whoa,
Zenil
whoa.
because the Zenil doesn't have enough defensive to just deal with the pair. They're coming for the tail now. They're going in onto the mid lane.
Oh, something is a Rubik's with the double kill. Nicely done there. And there again, Wizard Biggie. DS lane game on top. Wizard losing great HP there, and it's now 3 versus 2 on the top, and managed to survive. No casualties on the top lane.
Yeah, no casualties. Yeah, in 4 seconds, the Crips is going in right now. So there are 3 people for the team of Liyab is going to push, but we can see the clash onto the mid lane. That's a really good clash or dive coming from the team of Liyab, taking the double kill for Rubik.
Rui
Just
going
on the
in. Oh my god, they just gave towers. No follow-up coming in from Hertz side, and you can see V-Rusty through stun, but no follow-up again from the side of Hertz. They need to get good plays, but you can see Liyab, 3-man here on top, forced Wizard to back away and forcing look at that, Liyab getting Dark Slayer and controlling the jungle.
Yeah, the control with the zoning coming for the Zeus and Dawn. Just giving the space for Trish and Rubik to take down the Dark Slayer. The 3 men from Liyab have been doing good job securing the jungle for both teams from the team of Liyab. They just give it a space to Team Liyab, just going to push up and get the higher ground right now. 22 goal lead come from the Liyab side. This is a really coming to be a dominance game shown by Liyab here.
Right. And they're showing good opening, good second game for Liyab Esports, but I think we can see Hertz not easily giving up. They're trying to close the gap between 5k gold difference here, and they have to defend bot tower first, and Wizard needs help against Miggy. Miggy's just stomping on Wizard here in the top lane, and meanwhile they're getting a lot of pressure in different lanes, and like mid bot is unpressured right now for the side of Hertz, and you can see another free tower from bot. No challenge coming in from Hertz, and we might see a clash coming in soon, and Virasti so fronty there, but you can see ultimate by that Nakrot, very well played by Rubik, and you can see Miggy dealing decent damage there, but you can see bot 3 in 1 here in the bot. They can do anything. Rui getting in the front line, but nice ult there by Dawn, flickering out, trying to save those members, but yeah, they cannot do anything in this point of the game.
Yeah, we can see how the damage coming from the strong onto the mid lane, getting the Yena. We can see how Zenil is not up to the job because we doesn't see any the Gaia standard for the Zenil right now because of versusing Ignis. He needs that Gaia standard because of Empire has been caught up here alone.
Admirer. I thought it was a safe raid, but Miggy with the liquor first. Nice combo there by Miggy, and it's a 2 for none. Wow, very good exchange coming in from the Liyab Esports.
Yeah, because of how we see Liyab, just they can handle themselves. Just if you one-on-one on the side of Miggy can just wreck you up. Yeah, because of this the mechanical skill of a single pro player that is that's really good because we know Miggy has already performed in AWC. So this is what Miggy shown in the World Cup. This is what pro means into Miggy. So they are going into the Dark Slayer right now because they have the upper ground. Look at how Zoo just opening the map for the team of Liyab. But side of her, they need to push up some lanes. They need to be online because that Valheim doesn't give it much of impact for the team of Hertz right now. But Virasti has been taken out here.
Virasti out of position here, popping that Arctic Orb, and it's not enough to escape, and it's a 1 for Numb, but popping that endless cycle, rushing into the battlefield. Now it's still 5 members coming in, and Rubik's in and out dealing decent damage to Visor, forcing him to back away, and Rubik's with that nice cut over there, popping that Arctic Orb. Admire getting a lot of damage here. Visor in the middle of the clash, getting out 2 members. Rui popping endless cycle, and the clash is not yet finished. 20 getting a burst there, and Admire only left, and still not enough. And Rui trying to defend this mid tower, and I think this is a GG, but no, Admire trying still to give damage, but no, it's a GG for side of Hertz BTK.
Yep, we can see how Hertz messed it up into the late clash. We can see that Valhand and boost check alone with the Zenial doesn't boost check. If you using a marksman and you just check up some bush that you know that a little bit risky, that's what you get. You get killed. You just use the optic up and the sprint, but end that anyway. So that's really a lesson need to learn by the team of Hertz. They need to predict where everybody going to be and where Liyab is going to go. So that's game number 2, 2-0 for Liyab. Liyab wins with a clean sweep for the game, for match number 2. So we are going to the match number 3 in a couple of minutes. We're gonna rest first. So I'm your caster today. My name is Mikos, and I'm with Artheleon Gaming.
Thank you guys. See you in the next 5 minutes.
team's turn to ban.
Hello and welcome back to APL Season 1. This is AOV Progress League, the last match for today. Team Ikan Masin versus Kalasag. And then we are going into the best of two. Kalasag versus Ikan Masin. I think this is going to be a 50-50 match. I'm your caster today. My name is Mikos and I'm with my co-caster, Artheleon Gaming.
Yo, what's up? Thank you for the introduction, Mikos. And yeah, we're back in the game. This is Ikan Masin versus Kalasag first game, and we're seeing Kira ban here for the side of Kalasag, and from Ikan Masin's side, we have a pain ban. So I'm guessing, yeah, a standard ban for both teams. Yeah, fast forward, I think they should get or ban heroes like Elandor, the marksman that you have been suggesting. But yeah, coming in from Ikan Masin, maybe their last ban should be either a Richter, a good DS laner, or a jungler again to have like security in the mid to late game, because yeah, getting bursted out in the late game, like you've seen earlier, the Valheim, got bursted out by the jungler. So yeah.
Yeah, the thing, if they picking the first onto the Malok here, it might be an aggressive coming for the team of Kalasag. So yeah, if you see the Malok, who you gonna pick? Who's gonna respect onto the band? They have the zip, they have the crack.
Oh, that's a hard hero to play. I haven't seen a Grok played in this series, or I didn't cast. But yeah, it's a risk here coming in from Ikan Masin. Rojak getting a Grok means just hovering maybe. But yeah, good decent damage here. I can see it from Ikan Masin getting Ignis and a Richter. And yeah, you can see here on the other side too, Kalasag might opt to take a Hayate, or yeah, they should get a mage, maybe Liliana or Dirac. There's a open. Hello, Miko. Are you here, Miko?
Yeah, I'm here, I'm back because of the Discord has been disconnected. I've been talking a lot of the Richter and Ignis pick by the team of Ikan Masin. That's because of, you're seeing the Malok, that's a really good pick of the nickname. But it even respond by the Omar and the Hayati, denying the Stelos and stunned by the Ignis. So that's a really good first two picks coming from Ikan Masin. And what side of Kalasag? They're locking to Lumber and the Hayati. That's a really good pick also for the Lumber.
Yeah, it's not a good pick again because they already have a tank. Maybe they should opt to get more damage and more lane clear advantage, I guess. But yeah, they must have been a plan for Lumber.
Yeah, because of Lumber can just with the
shield.
with the passive that Lumber can provide, just going to save Hayati with the extra armor be provided by the Lumber, or with the support item with the armor and regen if they Kalasag pick it. So that's a really good pick for Lumber. If you're picking the Flicker, they can make plays too with the ultimate. If you're denying the slows, go to the Lindis and take this. So that's a really good pick for the team of Kalasag. But we are seeing the last pick for the side of Ikan Masin. But whoever watching this, if you're watching on Facebook, like and share this live stream. But if you're seeing this in YouTube, like, comment. If you want live chat, do as you do, and don't forget to screen cap or subscribe this AOV channel. So we are bringing you the pro scenes coming to your phones right now. So been picking the Lindis for the side of Ikan Masin, and they just pick Lindis and ban the crit neck. So that's a really good ban because you don't want the crit neck just burst down into the fight. So who's gonna be banned for the team of Kalasag?
Very well played here. That calculated risk. They pick Lindis in only condition that they have to ban those chants. But nice ban here also coming from the Kalasag. They ban out Zip, and yeah, they're hovering to ban out Yina, which is a potential burst because they might opt to get two Dark Slayer lanes, or yeah, maybe yeah, they're still waiting for a good mid laner. But as for me, I would really want to suggest Liliana because its mobility and it can have a good burst damage in the late game.
Yeah, been banning the Joker, giving the signs for the team of Kalasag wants to pick the Florentino, but been picked by Ikan Masin. We will see the Florentino being handed up to LYL, one of the Malaysian fearless Florentino players in overtime in Malaysia. But we can see Darcy has hovering by the team of Kalasag, and Gimli is who's gonna pay. They have a support, they have the Malo and Hayati. They doesn't have the Dark Slayer.
Yeah,
Might be versus
Dark
Richter,
Slayer.
might versus the Florentino. Who's it gonna be? The key. Yep. The Chi has been hovering by the team of Kalasag. A normal counter for Florentino.
Yes, that was a good counter there. If yeah, they locked into it. Key has a good sustain, and it's like a tanky champ. But then, Florentino into champs like Key is not necessarily a direct counter. But then, if it goes late game, Florentino can decimate Key, so they might need to take precautionary measures when it comes to the scaling, because we all know you can see Richter and Florentino, only Lindis were gonna go jungle, and you can see on the other side Hayate going to the
10
AD
seconds
side, he
remaining.
holding the lane, Lumber roaming, and Malok maybe going to the mid lane, I guess. Yeah, both teams have a different set of lineups.
Yeah, might be a mid. It's a mid Malloc though, because we can see Kim is going to the Dark Slay lane versus Florentino, and Richter versus the Hayate. So on the side of Kalasag, we have Malloc to the Gandalf, and Frodo with the Rocky Boy, Lumber and Hayate for the Legolas, and Chi is for the Gimli, and the undisputed Magic Principal Darcy with the Aragon onto the.
And on the side of Ikan Masin, we have Rojak on that Anet, we have Rabbit on that Ignis, we have Shark on that Lindis, and Rabbit on that Ignis. Oh, sorry. And we have Shinky on that Richter, and we have LIL on that Florentino.
Yeah,
Who's your bet for this game? Is it Ikan Masin? Is it Kalasag? Who is it gonna be?
Is the in form of the damage is coming from the Kalasag. It's really it might be Kalasag, but with the balanced composition coming from Ikan Masin, they have the net. We are talking a lot about of Lumber, but it doesn't give a spotlight into the net with the Windcraft and the Windshield. Or it just can deny the jump or the aggressive for the team of Kalasag. Giving that a net is really this can disrupt any threat coming from Kalasag. So if they played well onto the late game, the net will be a key player for the team of Ikan Masin.
Yeah, both teams are not engaging. They just want to have delays on the side of the jungle. So both teams are doing good when it comes to the vision game, and yeah, look, they're just trading good damage here in the bot.
Yeah, Windcraft is already on to Kalasag, Frodo, and Gandalf. Roja is being annoying into the early game. So giving the vision into Shark, just going to finish up the jungle despite of Darcy already finished into level 4. 3 seconds behind the Darcy onto the Shark, going to the mid lane is trying to find Gandalf. Gandalf in trouble, a bit slowed by the Ignis, but a root bit with a cover. The damage coming from Russia just secures the job perfectly.
That was a nice calculation there by Ikan Masin, but you can see Frodo going out of that one. The damage really hurts coming in from Lindis and Ikan Masin's strategy.
Yeah, giving the leaders a power spike into early game despite the nice to Darcy workout. So given the first episode dragon for the team of Ikan Masin will spike more into the goal gap, but onto the top side we can see how Kalasag is going. They want to the Spirit Sentinel, but might be going to win cup for the team of Ikan Masin. They just going to display because of the low health or the no chance of fighting against each other into the 2 minute in the half of this game.
You can see here Gimli and LYL having a very peaceful lane in top. Meanwhile, you can see Kinky, Legolas. Oh, Legolas. Look at their HP. It's almost the same, but you can see a Sage Golem here being scouted by Frodo. And again, Gandalf trying to get out some damages from Shinky here. But you can see 3 members of Ikan Masir here in the middle. Maybe going inside or invading their jungle side. Will
Yeah,
it be
they want
a clash?
They want to invade. They want to disturb the movement for the team of Kalasag. But about the side, they know Kalasag has 3 man people. Just want to get onto Shinky. But Shinky with the Richter can just dash away with the S2 also. But the ultimate doesn't even pop up. But the from Aragon here to take down Shinky because he knows that onto the mid side. He rapid with the damage here, with the giving to Frodo with a hard time with the damage for coming for the shot. They take 1 kill, 2 kills secured by the team of Ikan Masin. They're going on to the top here. She is in trouble. Shark is over there, giving us a slows onto the Gimli. Shark it down with the 2 normal attacks with 1 Moonlight coming for the Shark.
It's
Aragon in. Oh my god, Aragon has been taken out here with the Rift Field. That ultimate coming from Roja. This might be secured onto Aragon. 1 kill ultimate for the Shark. But 1 kill, 3 kills. But the ultimate for the Frodo doesn't have the initiative for the team of Kalasag. Just going into Ikan Masin. They have to disperse because of their main damage dealer Aragon has been taken out. Has been using the first end cycle for the team of Kalasag.
And there's another clash here in the top, and you can see Gimli here running very low and chose to disengage, but you can see Ikan Masin with that nice positioning in the bush of Kalasag side, and yeah, they took advantage of that and gave a surprise attack versus Kalasag.
Yeah, we can see how Ikan Masin played really aggressive, but carefully in the early game. We can see we're merging into the 5 minutes. The damage coming for Kalasag is there, but we can see how Ikan Masin just separate with the team of Kalasag here to just deny it onto the Shark. It's arrived onto the Emerson Dragon trying to
Shinky.
just push up Shinky. Yeah, I think it's more the damage coming from the 3 man people for the Kalasag. Cannot just take down Shinky. Shinky without ultimate gonna just survive. Roja with the wind cuff doesn't even land. What the ultimate for the wind gust. But the damage coming from Ikan Masin doesn't secure anybody for the team of Kalasag. They take the Emerson Dragon. They just going to push away Kalasag down to defend his tower.
So you can see Kalasag is not giving any more kills, and they are afraid to commit mistakes here, and they're so deep. The last clash in the bot lane, and they're trying to prevent Ikan Masin to get more gold against them.
Yeah, they want to get more gold, but the 3K gold lead coming for Ikan Masin. That's not much coming from Ikan Masin. They get first tower before 6 minutes. They are going into the top side to secure another tower for the mid side. For the mid lane here, Shinky has been dealing with the 3-man Kalasag. With the victory, just going to run away with the destiny that he can provide with the 2 dash. Is going to be saved probably into the mid side here. 4-man people for the Kalasag. 4-man also for the Ikan Masin trying to get the second tier tower. They just push it down away because they know they can provide, because 3-man from Kalasag is on to the bottom side.
Very nice trade there, bot tower for a top, but then You can see Legolas here trying to get the second tower here, but you can see Ikan Masin members are here in the mid. Jimmy going
Oh,
in.
ultimate onto the mid lane here, denies by the team of Ikan Masin with Purify coming from the net, denied the jump for the team of Kalasag. But we can see the Malok just shocked onto the minion jungle, just doesn't want to connect the shock onto the side of Ikan Masin. LYL putting pressure onto the top side here because of this is already 7 minutes into the game. Then Dark Slayer is already been respawned
Oh,
into this game here. We can see 7 minutes, 3 kills only
yes.
for the side of Ikan Masid, and they are going in into the Sage Golem here. Roja with the wind cup, also with the damage coming from Shark is trying to chase out the way. But what could happen with the damage coming from Ikan Masid doesn't secure anybody because of they just trading,
Yeah.
trade doesn't putting the competition onto the killing for the side of Kalasag. They have been survived long enough. They need to defend more and more.
Yeah, the Bumbo combo is not doing good for both teams. Both teams are very scared to committing into team fights. Thus, they are afraid to make mistakes, and you can see Kalasag here losing some team fights, but then they stop the kills at 0 and 3.
Yeah, only 3 kills for the team of Ikamashi, and they have 3 towers already. 2 onto the top side mid, only get 1. They doesn't want to take the Dark Slayer because of this is only Dark Slayer. I think they doesn't have the items to fight the Dark Slayer right now. But the Shikti is going in with the ultimate, and the damage coming from Shikti. But the ultimate from Darcy doesn't hit anybody. Shikti is going in. But to take 1 kill, the don't take 1 kill. The Legolas secures Shikti. But the LYL is going to survive or not with the Arctic off. But the ultimate from the net survive again for the team of Ika Machine 3-1. 1 trade for the team of 1 kill for the team of Kalasag.
Wow, that was a good trade there. But in exchange of the mid tower, Lindis was weak. So you can see Ikan Masin didn't have enough damage is because Lindis was so busy getting that mid tower, thus they didn't have enough damage to take out the fight in the top lane. That's why Kalasag got the advantage for that class.
Roja into the push of the mid lane here with Shark and Rabbit with the disrupt and the damage coming for the shop. Aragon, 4 man people from Kalasag into the mid lane here. I think they know the Frodo has been checking down, but by Shark here with the damage from the Lindy's nonsense onto the 10 minutes game here. They have the damage, they have this the defense item to deal with the Dark Slayer. This is might be the easy Dark Slayer for the team of Vika Masin. Roja over there is securing Legolas. Doesn't want Legolas going in into the Dark Slayer with the Kunai still that drag.
Wow, you can see Ikan Masin is just waiting for Kalasag to make a really big mistake coming in 10 minutes of the game, and look, it's already Kalasag defending the higher ground, and they're having hard time here. You can see a dragon here just pushing up the top lane, and next is up to the mid lane, and they just out rotating Kalasag.
Oh, the ultimate coming for Aragon, but denied by the Purify. Jumping shot, but again, Davio going in, but Roja with that ultimate save the team of Kalasag and Gama separated away. But Gimli is trying to bring up that Shiki with the ultimate. Second double kill is going in. Is it going to end Legolas Elf? But what Aragon could do with the punch of LYL with the quad kill. Might be going to the quad kill here. But Legolas is all alive, alone here with acting up puppet. But Shiki is going to end this game. First game taken down by Ikan Masin. That's a really salty gameplay for Ikan Masin. Taking the first game 1-0 versus Kalasag.
Wow, that was a great start for Ikan Masin to dominate the game 1-10. Can you believe that? That was a very hot start coming in from Ikan Masin. We need to see more action coming in from Kalasag. I think they need to do their homework. They need to pick out bans coming in from Ikan Masin like their key players, so that they gonna have a better game, I guess, on the second game. So yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, we are going into the second game with 5 minute breaks. So the question is Kalasag is going to make a comeback, or Ikan Masin is going to make it twice? So if they need more and more, they need to make it twice. So we are going for the break. And my name is Mikos, and I'm with Artheleon Gaming. See you after this.
Yes, thanks.
Selamat kembali and welcome back to the last game of the match number 3. They won the first game won by Ikan Masin 1-0 into Kalasag. Do Kalasag take the initiative with the second game? Did they can come up with the comeback to did they can just come back into the game to make it a tie series here? My name is Mikos, I'm your captain, and I'm with Artheleon Sato.
Yo, thank you for the introduction. And yeah, Ikan Masin got the first round, but wait, there's more. I think Kalasag still have something inside their sleeves, but wait, yeah, still default bans coming in from both sides. We have a Pain and we have a Kira ban, and also a Richter ban coming in from the side of Ikan Masin, and another ban here from Kalasag. They ban out Malak, which is a very good late game pick for
They banned out the Malak, giving the Elendor, Laville, and the Alice for the team of Ikan Masin, though. So that's giving them more chances or more option for the team of Ikan Masin. Ikan Masin just going to lock down the Elendor, just instant lock. So the team of Kalasag, they taken the zip despite they can use the Alice. So they doesn't want the allies to just going to going to counter the Elandor. So they're picking the Zip instead because of it's really reliable into the fighting because you can just save anybody away. Just denies the kill for the Elandor. So that's a really good pick for the team of Kalasag.
Yeah, good thing, but yeah, I'm afraid now, Kalasag and now Elandor for the side of Ikan Masin. What can you say about that?
Yeah, they love the Elandor, but they picking the Zip and the Rush, so the Rush can just one shot the Elandor if they given the chance, so that Zip can just save Rush if Rush fails to do it. So that's a really good synergy coming from the Kalasag, taking the Zip and Rush in the first two picks, but Omega might be shown by the team of Ikan Masin. So I think if they picking the Omega, they are going into the early composition because Omega can just play aggressive and just disrupt the Raz, can just stun Zip. So that's a really good hovering onto the Omega, but I don't think they want to take the risk of picking the Omega into the first game, to the second.
Yeah, I like the combo here coming in from Ikan Masin. Elandor as a flex pick. Oh, but wait, look, they got an Alice. I was hoping them to get this episode, but yeah, Alice is a good disrupt for Zip and Raz. With that all, you can silence them, and yeah, they're just sitting ducks.
Yeah, picking the Alice into support Artheleon into the early game here, and Elandor. If Ikan Masin played really aggressive into the early game, they might have an early snowball for the team of Ikan Masin, but responded by the Omen to give it into the Darkslay lane here for the team of Kalasag. They have the Zip, they have the Rust, they have the Omen, but what could we say here that 3 picks for the team of Ikan Masin here really has the criteria to be a champion. Elandor, Tulan, and Alice, that's a really good synergy coming from Ikan Masin.
Yeah, very good synergy coming in from both teams, and banning out Yina on the side of Kalasag, banning out Krikna, I think it's a good ban for both sides. The gang and the burst 80 possibilities will be erased, and yeah, look, they're planning to ban out to remove those burst champs in the jungle and the dark slayer lanes.
Removing the Ryoma for the side of Kalasag. They denies the early aggressive composition coming from the team of Ikan Masin, putting Ryoma away and the Yena, so that for the side of Dark Slayer cannot just scale early into the early game. So Zil has been banned, Kriknak has been banned for the Ikan Masin here. Who's gonna be picked by the team of Kalasag? They already have the Dark Slayer hero or mid lane and the support. They need an ADC and they need a jungler for that. So for the last pick, so who's gonna be picked? It might be a warrior. It might be a Zappis, but it's coming from the Kalasag. Might be a Zanis before you can just burst down the Elandor. Might be Valheim for the team of Kalasag. Who's gonna be picked? 10 seconds remaining for the team of Kalasag.
Wow, it's a kind of tense because it's the last pick. What a boss there by Kalasag.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's the line. And it's only Giuseppe's. Okay.
Wow.
I'm so happy right now. So the Shiki has been picking the Zappies and might be a Lumber. No, because they already have an Alice. There might be another warrior into the onto the Dark Slayer lane versus the Omen. Yena has been taken out. Might be Victor already been used, but a Murat. Okay. A Dark Slayer Zappies? No, I don't think so. But a Superman has been hovered by the team of Ikan Masin right now versus the Omen. Might be going Roxy. That's it. They already have the Roxy. That's a normal counter into the Omen. So Roxy has been locked for the last hero for the team of Ikan Masin here. For the side of Kalasag, might be a Valheim jungle, but they hovering into the Murat, and that's a really good snowballing hero with the damage Murat can provide. But They're picking the Murad versus an aggressive comp coming from Ikan Masin. What do you think?
Coming in from Kalasag, they have a good balance
10 seconds remaining.
matchup here, but you can see the aggressiveness here. Aggressive counter for Ikan Masin. Yeah, both teams are have good team comp, but yeah, it really depends on how they put up their own winning strategies to win up the game. So let's present on the side of Ikan Masin, we have Shark on that Elandor, we have LYL on that Roxy, we have Rabbit on that Tulen, we have Rojak on that Alice, and we have Shinky for that Zephys.
For the balance team of Kalasag, we have Aragon playing the Murad, and Legolas just playing Raz into the mid lane here. And on the AD lane, we have the Valheim, Undisputed Omen into the Gimli, and we have the QT Zip for the Baggins into the support lane here. So this is the last game for tonight, the last series, and the last match for tonight here. We have Ikan Masin Esports versus the Kalasag. Who's it gonna be? One game to Ikan Masin and 0 for the team of Kalasag. If Kalasag is going to make a comeback here to tie this series, we have to wait into the late game here. Legolas into the mid lane here, trying to check down with Rabbit. I think, yeah, because they're playing a little bit passive here into the second game. But look at Rabbit just chugging with the passive coming from the Tulen onto the Legolas. Really painful into the early game here. But you can see how Roja and Rabbit just fails to take down. But Roja just with that stun secures one of the monkeys in the jungle lane.
Yeah, that was a nice Rabbit Rojak tandem there on the side cams in the Kalasag side, but you can see Baggins trying to get the
that's the response for the team of Kalasag. Just gonna suck away that Sage Golem here, putting Legolas going to slow down the Sage Golem, denying the Shinky into level 4, and the mana coming from Shinky because Zephys did those mana to go line into the team fights here with the gang here. Shinky has been fireballs by Legolas. You can see Mura is already level 4 onto the top side here with no other heroes onto the top side. For the team of Ikan Masin trying to secure the Golem view here because the Rabbit and Roja is in the bush. Been seen by Baggins. Aragon is onto the Sentinel with the trying to pick up some passive reverse blood coming into the Zephys. This is what we have. The Zephys has the blue buff is going to seize down Aragon. Aragon doesn't have the S1 to run away. S2 also the lore, and 2 kills to Shinky that secures the early game composition.
I think they got pissed off when when Kalasag just denied Shinky's jungle, and now they're also getting jungle here on the
They're gonna respond for the same team out of the Sage Golem here. Ikan Masin has been taken onto the Shinky with the bluff, and Aragon with one hit, but Legolas has saved Aragon with the post until the Roja takes on back, and the supports galore in this game. 3 kills to Ikan Masin, has the upper hand here to take down the Episode Dragon.
So they can get AD here. Meanwhile, Kalasag needs to be more careful when it comes to getting into skirmishes because they're losing the gold already. The gold game, and it's still close to 3 minutes in the game, but it's now a 3k gold lead in favor of Ikan Masin.
Yeah, that's why I question the pick of the Murad versus the Tulen and the Alice. And despite of being the Zephys into the jungle of Ikan Masin, but again, we know how Murad need some farm, need the area to get down. Rabbit with the Tartar Bird secures Gandalf. Gandalf doesn't have enough breath to just run away for the team of Ikan Masin. Aragon here onto the Roja with the speed buff onto Roja. The Steve him just gonna run away with the spot here. With 4 man people from the Kalasag is going to back up away onto the mid lane here.
Yeah, that was a nice engage again from the Ikan Masin side. But coming in from Kalasag, they thought they were in safety already, but no, they have good mobility coming from Ikan Masin, and they got the burst damage already. And it's still 4 minutes in the game, and the goal gap is getting bigger, and it's close to 3.
Wow, the challenge onto the Sage Golem here, but the Rush gets the Sage Golem, hits the fist, has been landed on ultimate for the Dragons. It's going to run away here, but the damage coming before the Kalasag. The everyone going to stand away, but ultimate coming for the Shinki is stacking away. The bag is begging. Bruno Bag is trying to back away from the kill of the death for the team of Ikan Mas.
And meanwhile, Kalasag is trying to keep up with the gold lead, but no. Ikan Masin is just preventing them and getting more jungles, giving no space for Argon to breathe on. And no, they're not giving any space here for Kalasag to get some goal. And look at this Michael and Baggins trying to defend that red and just to delay everybody from the side of Ikan Masin.
Yeah, we can see Roja plays a really good aggressive hero right now with the Alice, with the speed buff here. But look at 4 man people. He's trying to secure this bite golem from Ikan Masin, trying to pick it up. But the blue buff doesn't not respond yet. But a couple of seconds, the blue buff is going to be up. So the episode dragon is already up. So this might be an easy dragon for the team of Ikan Masin.
So you can see AD here is being it's successfully secured by Ikan Masin, and you can see 4 members of Kalasag clumping here near the stage golem, but you can see Shinky again and LYL going here to get Gimli and maybe take a potential 1/3 here. Meanwhile, I think there's a clash going on here.
But look at the damage propaganda here. We're gonna take out Roja, but the Roja might be survived. But the damage for the team of Kalasag doesn't land enough. But the team secures 1 kill onto the Alice with the Gandalf just going to might be online into the mid game here. That's what we want for the team for the Wellhound could do. But the damage from the shot is not in the brink of not going. But the danger of damage coming for Shock here, that's really scary for the team of Kalasag.
So they exchange. Oh, there's another clash, but Baggins! What are you doing? Arctic Orb, but it's not enough. It's on.
Using the RT off from Baggins, begging away, doesn't get the kill for the team of Ikan Masin. Shaky with the dash for is a death for the team of Kalasag. Double kill for Rabbit. That Rabbit is no joke for today. Triple kill to take down Gimli as well. Then they're going to take down this tower, but they want to move up for the Aragon. Doesn't have the stats, doesn't have the damage to secure the tower, to defend this top side. They can't do anything. They need to farm up because that Murat doesn't have an item.
Yeah, you can see it's still 7 minutes in the game, and there is a hold already on the top side of their higher ground base. But you can see another tower. They're losing a lot of towers in this point of the game. Kalasag needs to keep up protecting those turrets, but
7 minutes into the game, LYL without it, the strange on the Aragon. The man damage coming for the Kalasag is already been taken out by LYL. What could Kalasag do right now? They doesn't have the Murat, they doesn't have the damage, but the damage coming from Legolas and Gandalf that's not enough for the team of Kalasag. They have to wait, but the damage coming from Legolas just checking down Shock. Shock has been hit double time, triple time, coming for the Legolas here. They're going into the mid tower here. LOL is going to piss off Gimli onto the top side with an ultimate. Into the take down here. One is making it down. That's number 2. Might be number 3 with it ulting up. With the damage in the no. Aragon with the ulting up here. Going to run away. That is the number 2. The Gandalf might be dead here with the ultimate here. But 1 kill. The Gimli. Gandalf is trying to run away, but the back is only 11. Aragon doesn't have the attack. And here you go. The game number 2 secured by Ikan Masin 2-0. Kalasag doesn't have the chance to win the game.
wow, that was a clean victory from Ikan Masin. I think Kalasag was overwhelmed by the power or the performance shown by Ikan Masin tonight.
Yeah, because I question the pick of the Murat because they know they are facing the Alice and the Tulan into the early game here. They're picking a slow, bursty jungle with the Murat. Because yeah, despite you having a Zip and the Rush, you picking the Murat, but you lost the skirmish into the aggressive into early game. So that's why the Murat doesn't work out into the mid game with no damage, no items, and no stacks at all. So that's a really good gameplay coming from Ikan Masin to deny that Murat to be online. So secures the second game. They won 2-0. So I think that's it for today. Artheleon,
Yeah.
how about?
Yeah, so I just want to thank everybody who watched our games tonight. Yeah, and shout out to all those who are here watching us. Don't forget, if you're watching on Facebook, please like and share our pages. It's via Valiant Esports Association and TVPH. And for YouTube, we have AOV Progress League Season 1 from AOV Community Tournaments. This is Artheleon, and on my co-casting side, Mikos, and this
Yep.
is the conclusion of tonight's matches. And see you again tomorrow for the
Yep.
final.
Jangan
day.
lupa like, comment, subscribe. Terima
Bye,
kasih.
guys.
Bye. Assalamualaikum.